Well, hi Taurus. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your March's reading. Wow. So I'm shuffling the universe cards and we're going to pull a card from the universe and get some advice before we do your actual tarot reading. Then we're going to pull an angel card at the very end for more advice on your tarot reading. So let's get ready to pull you a universe card. One more little shuffle. Okay, Taurus, let's find out. So let's see, where is your card, Taurus? Where is it? I think it's just right there. This is card number 4. And it says, I am a magnet attracting unto myself. So let's read it. Let's find out what they mean by that. Without exception, what you give thought to, wanted or unwanted, you begin to invite into your experience. See yourself as a magnet attracting unto you the essence of whatever you are thinking and feeling. For example, if you feel poor, you cannot attract prosperity. It defies the law. So it's just saying, watch your thoughts. If you want to attract good, loving, harmonizing type things into your life, and you catch yourself thinking otherwise, change them. Change your thoughts as soon as you can. And so that you will attract the things that you really want to come into your life. So let's get to your tarot reading for Taurus. If any of these cards fall out, I'm putting them back in the deck until I'm ready for them to come out. They're very slippery, glossy cards. This is a 2-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. For Taurus, please. And we'll shuffle through. Pick up that card. And we'll shuffle through. Here we go, Taurus. We're ready. So please, universe, please give us the cards Taurus needs. What do they need to know? What's coming in? Ooh, what's going out? Any advice is always appreciated. Anything hidden that needs to be revealed to Taurus? Is there anything else that they need to know for our Taurus people? Okay. We got the cards to start with. So Taurus, I always put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. You can take from the reading what does resonate, or maybe think about getting a private reading, which I do. If you would just drop me an email, which is at the underneath this reading in the description box, and then we can get started. Well, your overall energy is a 5 of Swords of this whole reading. So this is about picking up truth, picking up clarity, in order to let some type of energy fade off into the distance. So we'll talk about that, Taurus. So we have a few cards left for the second part of the reading. The overall energy of this reading is the 5 of Swords. Picking up those swords of truth and clarity. And see this figure back there? They're just like fading off. So the more truth and clarity that you pick up, the more you can let some sort of energy go. This could be a past energy or a present energy. Let's read on. I have the 9 of Pentacles in your highest energy. This is lovely. Male or female. All the cards are male or female. But what this says is that you are grounded. You are secure, you're stable in your life, you're self-assured. You have a lot of pentacles that you could offer to someone, but you're just happy being single. You are good being single. These are the two strongest energies in your entire reading. So I feel like you're just feeling right now like you would be better off, and you are better off on your own than with an energy that does not work for you. I have the Eight of Swords right next to the Nine of Pentacles and above the Five of Swords. So the Eight of Swords, this is like, see all the swords of truth and clarity all around you? You have a blindfold on. Your fist is on your chin, when you could be taking off the blindfold and looking at all the truth and clarity. So I think you let some relationship go on for too long without looking at the truth and clarity of it. But once you did, that's when you decide that you need to let whoever this is fade off into the distance. But I have the Lovers now, right next to the Eight of Swords. This is a very strong soulmate connection. This is the card for Gemini, by the way, so Gemini might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. So this is, you may have been lovers in another life, you might have unfinished business in this life, or it's just a very strong soulmate connection. This person might be coming in. I don't think this is who you're letting go, but I can change my mind as I read these cards. So let me keep reading. I have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is under the Nine of Pentacles and next to the Five of Swords. Yeah, you are walking away. I think there was somebody in your life that just wasn't the right person for you. And I think you just kind of were ignoring the situation, hoping it would work its way out. But now you're having to move away from that situation. Perhaps you are moving away from a very strong soulmate. Perhaps what was supposed to go on with this soulmate already happened, and it's time for you to move on. Let me keep reading. But you're following that light of the moon in the dark. The moon is shining your path forward, and you're following it. You're being enlightened by the moon. You're being enlightened by the swords that you're picking up of truth and of clarity about this relationship. You really do feel better off on your own than with the wrong person. Just because somebody's a soulmate does not mean you have to be with them. And sometimes you are meant to be with them, but only for a certain amount of time, okay? So I have the King of Wands next to the Five of Swords and right under the Lovers. This is fire. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. You're holding that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. You're ready to move forward, and I think you are moving forward. I think this was a temporary relationship. I think it was beautiful while it lasted, but it just kind of fizzled out because it was time. It feels like it was time for it to fizzle out. And you didn't really want it to, but sometimes we have no choice in what happens in our lives. And so, you know, you're being guided by the moon and you are following that light. Here is the Eight of Wands under the Eight of Cups. This is communication back and forth, back and forth. I feel like this might still be with this person that you have turned your back on, that you've walked away from. Let's see where this is going. I have the King of Swords right next to the Eight of Wands and under the Five of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But you have your sword out. I mean, you're gathering up all those swords, and it's putting you on guard. It's like you're really seeking the truth and the clarity that comes before you. And I do feel like you're kind of reserved in showing your own feelings as far as speaking your own truth. I think you're a little bit reserved on that, but you are seeking it from others, definitely. I feel like that's your energy. I also feel like you're still communicating with this person here, this soulmate, even though you're walking away. I don't think it's totally resolved, okay, so far in this reading. But you are feeling like you're better off on your own right now as I'm reading this reading. I have the Wheel. The Wheel's next to the King of Swords and under the King of Wands. Now, did I tell you all the kings and queens are very mature in their thinking? Well, you are mature thinking. But the Wheel, that's the universe. They got a hold of you, and they're moving you forward whether you like it or not, and it's always for your better. So this is under wanting to move forward, getting ready to move forward, but you're going forward cautiously in seeking the truth and the clarity. So you are going to be moving forward. It is going to be for your better, and let's find out what else there is that we need to know. And there's your card, Taurus, the Hierophant. Wow. Okay, we have all three earth signs came out. 3, 4, 1, and there it is. Okay. I think I got one more than I need, but I will read it. Yep. Okay. There's the Hierophant. This is your card, Taurus. But the energy is about traditional values, traditional morals. It's about groundedness, security, stability. It's a very spiritual card. It can represent marriage. Huh. Being right next to the Lovers? You walked away. You feel like you're being better off on your own. There was something that was nagging you about this relationship. Let me keep reading. I got the Death card next to the Hierophant. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio could be strong in your chart or in someone else's around this reading. This is about the end of the old, the beginning of the new. This is a card of transformation. I think there is a transformation taking place within you. And I think that's why, one of the reasons why, this transformation actually comes after the Hierophant. Let me keep reading because I'm getting a feeling here, and I don't know if I want to say it yet or not. I have the Devil next to the Death card. This is the card for Capricorn. Energy totally different. The energy is toxic. So something became toxic. It's like something that you were attached to was attached to something else. That could have been part of the problem here that you were ignoring. Or you were attached to something else, which was making it an issue. The Pentacle does not come forward with this toxic energy. It can't be stable. It can't be secure as long as this toxic energy is around. So I feel like you really want to put an end to that toxic energy. You really want to move forward. You are going to with the Death card here, but there's something changing inside of you as this goes along. Let me keep reading. I had the Four of Pentacles under the Hierophant next to the King of Wands. Yeah, part of this is the security and stability. I think remember you're the Nine of Pentacles? I don't think you really want to give up your pentacles, and you feel like maybe you give more to the relationship than the other person. Maybe you feel like you're the one that's always dishing out everything, you know, like paying the way, or always dishing out the you do the traveling, or you know, whatever it might be. You might feel like it's kind of one-sided, and you're feeling like you need to just kind of hang on to your pentacles right now, and you're ready to move forward. It's under the Hierophant. I think you were thinking about marriage. I think you were thinking about moving forward with this person before you started to move away from them. I have the Hermit next to the Four of Pentacles and under the Death card. This is the card for Virgo, the other earth sign. I've got all three here. The Hierophant, the Devil, and the Hermit. This is the card for Virgo, like I said. But this tells me you spent a lot of time alone, giving this a lot of thought. Hermitizing on your own, by yourself. And you've been seeking your path forward. You've been wondering how to move forward. You're ready. You're not doing it here. You're ready to move forward. There's still a lot of communication going on here. And the Wheel is here to help you move forward in the right direction. Well, the Hermit is trying to shine the lantern on your path forward. See, they're illuminating your path. They hear you. So I think you are being enlightened by spending time alone, going inside yourself, really giving this a lot of thought. This has all been part of a spiritual lesson for you. I have the Judgment card right next to the Hermit and under the Devil. So your guardian angels and spirit guides have been blowing the horn down on you, trying to teach you a spiritual lesson, and you're waking up to it. So you're being enlightened. You're getting the truth. You're getting the clarity that you need here in order to learn your spiritual lesson. Now, once you learn your spiritual lesson, you're usually rewarded by the universe. But, I kind of feel like you're in the middle of it right now. I have the Ace of Wands. Now, the universe is involved. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are involved. I have the Ace of Wands, which is the wand for fresh starts and new beginnings. This is under the Four of Pentacles. I feel like you're just afraid to hand out your pentacles. That you're feeling very unstable, like you're not grounded enough or not sure enough about this relationship to go any further than what you did. But there is a fresh start and new beginning coming along, and the universe is helping you move forward from this whole situation. There's a lesson to be learned here in this whole situation, and it has to do with toxic energy. So that can be drinking too much, that could be having an ex that's a part of your life or their life, someone interfering in the relationship. It could be just about anything that makes this relationship toxic. But I have the Knight of Wands down here under the Hermit and next to the Ace of Wands. This is what you're thinking about. You're thinking about, I think you want to be free. I think that's the whole point of this. I don't think you're ready for a committed long-term relationship. You're just not ready. I think you're feeling good on your own, and it was getting like moving too fast for you. The Knight of Wands, this is total freedom. This is not being grounded, not being secure, and just kind of running in and out of people's lives and kind of like blowing in the wind, And, that might be your new beginning. That might be what you're supposed to be doing, because it's right under the Hermit. And you're in this transformation. I think that you were on the verge, or maybe you were in a marriage or on the verge of marriage when you got like an awakening of sorts that says, don't do it. This is not your path. So I think your path forward here, if this is your reading, is to be single and is to continue to move forward on your own. I think you're going to try to explain your feelings, and I think you do have love for this person, but I just don't think you're ready for anything more. I have the Tower next to the Knight of Wands and under the Judgment card. Very difficult thing to go through. I think there was a Tower moment. I think this is all like you really got blown away. They got blown away about the change in this relationship, in the truth that comes out, in the feelings that you have about needing to be single, needing to be on your own. I really feel like you're being pushed sort of into a relationship by moving too fast, and this is making you want to back away. I have the Page of Wands that came out as the extra card. So the Page of Wands, yeah, you need to talk about this. You need to talk about the Tower moment. You need to talk about how you're feeling. You need to talk about what you learned through this spiritual lesson. You probably learned some things about yourself. and it's brewing from the bottom of your feet, and it will come out your mouth. And it is about your fresh start and your new beginning. It's all about communication. I don't think you're going to leave them high and dry or anything like that. I think you're really going to try to explain what you're going through, and that you're just not quite ready. I think it was too fast for you. And, I think it was too fast for the universe. They want you to move forward cautiously. And I think you need to move forward cautiously. I think you need to take your time in a relationship before you get to the point of the Hierophant. Okay? So let's take out an angel card. That was too fast. Let's find out what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say about this reading. Taurus, please. What can you tell us? What will be helpful here for Taurus in this situation? Please. Okay, Taurus. We're going to pull you an angel card here. Glasses. For Taurus, right in here. I have the 10 of action. So I will read it to you. You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. Well, that might be what's going on here. Because, see, you're the 9 of Pentacles. That takes a lot of work. You're hanging on to your pentacles very tightly. And I think this is just too much for you right now. I do. I just don't think you're ready to settle down. I think that it has been a strain on you, this relationship. And you need to, it looks like, explain yourself. Because you really don't want to hurt them. I know you don't. I know you have love for them. But you need things to change for sure, and if this is your reading. So Taurus, thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot, and I want to thank my guardian angels and my spirit guides for helping me deliver you this message.